Uh, Here we go, y'all. Yeah. Episode 3, live. Emos the Witness. How's it going, America? Good morning. How you doing? December 11th, 2020. We in the house. We made it. We did it, right? The weekend's almost here. Tired of stressing? A lot on your mind? Well, let me bring you the news from a new, fresh political perspective. Let me try to ease your mind. Let me try to calm you down a little bit. I'm in the house, new and prolific. Got my producers in the house. Got a couple crazies walking across the window, but it's okay though. I got this face shield on, so it's blocking those, protect the innocent and the weak. But yeah, like I said, I'm here with the two hardest working men in the Midwest, my man Wyatt, my man Malik. Come down here to Wave One Media, get you a fresh new show. If you're creative, you got a lot on your mind, you want to express yourself. This is the place to be, this is the place to do it. So let's get into it. Let's go cut that music, Malik. Let's get into it. Give me something hot, something low that I can kind of vibe to. Some little nice little background, something smooth, you know, to kind of. Cause we're gonna be talking about a lot of deep stuff. We want to kind of calm me down. So this music, oh yeah, I like that. But I could ride to that. I could damn near. That's when them, you know, you be one of them Lincoln navigators and you going down the highway, Pacific Coast Highway, hitting them curves like the commercials do. This is what I'll bump right here. A little dark, little moonlight in the background. Got your little date. Y'all seen them Lincoln commercials. Everything's perfect. But the world's not perfect, so I need to get into it, y'all. Let's get into a little bit of news. We got a lot of big announcements today. Supreme Court is going to rule on the Texas and Louisiana arguments that these 4 swing states violated the election results. Pennsylvania, you know who you are, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Georgia. What's wrong with y'all? What the hell's y'all problem? Fuck I look like. This is Emos with the F.I.L.L. show, F.I.L.L. by the way, episode 3. F.I.L.L. means what the fuck I look like. Cause we tired of getting duped, right? We're tired of the spin. We're tired of the media jargon. We're tired of the nonsense, the lies, the misleads, the mistruths, the half-truths. Where do you get your news from? This all sounds the same. It sounds slanted as hell. I try to be like, nah, they ain't slanted. Let me just hear what they're telling me. But every time I hear what they're telling me, mainstream, I'm like, what the fuck I look like? And I know you say the same thing, so let's change it up. Let's be witnesses now. Let's come together. Let's get all the facts and figures together straight. Look at all the articles, all the sources, all the editors, all the producers. What's their agenda? Let's bring them to the corner. Let's bring them to the light. And who's telling the truth and spinning us lies? Who's peculating and percolating? We're going to find that out on the Emos the Witness show, episode 3. I'm so happy to be here. That's my 3rd episode. I think I'm getting a little bit better at this. Losing the nerves, you know. But I have to give my shout out to my man Wyatt and my man Malik. They give me some good advice, y'all. Y'all come down here to Wave One Media, get your new show. I'm telling you. Let's open up this city, y'all. Let's get these sidewalks crowded again. I'm tired of going downtown and seeing crazy walk past me, licking the window. The hell? You see people licking windows in Nantucket? And you don't. So why the hell should we accept that in Naptown? And why should we accept these election results without a full, authentic review? And that's all I want to see, y'all. So let's get into the news. First thing first, I want to talk about this article, but it shocked me as hell. This is shocking. I don't know if this is a big distraction or what, but it seems like per the Daily Mail, mankind has made contact with Alien Federation? What the hell is this about, Malik? Man, this is some. Hold on, let's read this real quick. Let me pull this up. This is for the Daily Mail, you guys. And what it's saying here is saying that mankind has made contact with an alien galactic federation, but has kept it secret because humanity isn't ready. Well, that makes sense. This is a former head of Israel's space security program claims. Let me read a couple bullet points here. Haim Eshed, excuse my pronouncement. Sorry, let me try that. Is it Haim Eshed? Am I talking it wrong? Fuck it. Said aliens are real and secretly in contact with American and Israel. He claims that the Galactic Federation runs an underground Mars base with the U.S. The 87-year-old said aliens would not come into the open until humanity evolves. You see that, y'all? We're so pathetic that we got aliens chilling up in the sky looking down at us right now. Like, what? We're not coming down. Y'all too fucked up. Y'all too fucked up. We got knowledge and game for y'all. But y'all stealing ballots. Come on, man. Y'all still talking about what? Stormy Daniels? And I got this motherfucking neutron basketball for y'all asses. I got shit where y'all can fly. And you motherfuckers still rolling Toyotas and Fords and shit. That's what the aliens is talking about. We immature, y'all, in 2020. Can we please go in 2021 on in a higher level of enlightenment and thinking? I want to see some damn aliens. I want to see a federation. Shit. No wonder Trump was building that wall. Well, let me move on, y'all. Let's get into politics. That's what this show's all about. You know, bitch, I'm going to, like I said, open it up to sports and media and social and talk about a little bit of Hollywood. It all blends together. You know, this 2020 has been crazy, right? We've been through so much shit. COVID. Now we got Christmas shopping. In between that, we got an election coming up. We don't know who's will be the winner. We're waiting on stimulus money. We're waiting on vaccines. But it's all coming, y'all. I'm an optimist. I feel like at the end of the year, we're all gonna come out this, together. I'm hoping to bring us all together. And one way to do that is expose evil and tyranny and corruption for what it is. Damn what people think. Damn the group think. People are tired. The silent majority is tired. Tired of our voices being drowned out. We have an opinion, but we're smarter than that. I'm telling you, wait and see what these results end up being. You let this election go by without a full review, and you're going to see a real protest. Nothing manufactured, not no George Soros production. You can see a grassroots production, a patriot production. I'm only talking from experience, from history. Real change comes from the people. And that's what we're going to see. So I'm Emos to Win This Shot, episode 3, the F.I.L.L. Show. Fuck I look like. Don't answer that. It's a rhetorical question. Because you can't see me no way. If you come down to Wave 1 Radio, Wave 1 Media, you come down to see me. Walk past this mirror. I got a face shield on, y'all. Cover my face. I must protect the weak. I must protect the innocent. I ain't trying to get doxxed. People are crazy out here. But that's a long ass intro, but I'm gonna keep it going, y'all. Let's go to the next article, y'all. Let's get into these politics, yo. Like I said, we got a big announcement by the Supreme Court today. Like I said, we got Texas and Louisiana. They filed lawsuits or claims against the 4 swing states, like I mentioned, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia. And what the hell is the 4th state? I think it may be Alabama, not Alabama. One of these assholes. Wisconsin, I think. But anyway, now that there's 18 more states have joined the cause, in addition to 109 Republicans, they want an explanation for their unconstitutional actions prior to the election. I don't know if you guys don't notice, but a lot of those 4 swing states in particular had a serious pattern of making changes to the voting rules right before the election. Isn't that something? But the thing about it, y'all, it's a constitutional violation. You know why? Because you got to go through the legislature in order to do some shit like that. So today, the Supreme Court is, as of 9:45 Pacific time last night, they got the docket on their desk. And this morning, they're reviewing it. We're going to find out if the Supreme Court is corrupt, right? We're going to find out who's who. Is there truly a 2-tier justice system? Is there truly corruption, or is there a barrier? Are there any barriers still in place? We already know the DOJ is corrupt. We already know the FBI is corrupt. What up, shout out to Peter Strzok, Comey, free Michael Flynn. We already did, didn't we? Boy, CIA, Gina Haspel, the prior administration. Deep state's real, y'all. Don't get it twisted. I know some people don't believe it, but it is very real, very real. That's why I got this fucking mask on, man. What you think? I'm stupid? You must protect yourself. Because soon we have censorship. We have censorship issues too. But let's get into it, man. I can just ramble all day. I'm telling you, it's just so beautiful, man. We got, like I said, a lot of corruption. Let's go on. Let's talk about Georgia. Came across this article by OAN regarding Governor Kemp of Atlanta apparently before the election, just some more evidence of corruption that we have to review this stuff for what it is. Pull up this OEN article here real quickly. Get my copy and paste on real quick. Actually, we're gonna go to this one right here. There we go. Not the gatekeepers, Malik, but the one right below it. Governor Kemp awarded Dominion voting contract after meeting. You see that one? So apparently, Governor Kemp went down to Houston, and this Houston consulate was recently shut down. Not recently, about a year ago, shut down by President Trump because it was a spy ring. There was a house of spies up in there in Houston, chilling, just getting all kind of information. Let me read this to you guys, man. This is the Governor Kemp. This article was posted by OAN just a couple days ago, actually December 10th, yesterday. News report highlights the relationship between Georgia's governor and consuls from China. They show a Governor Brian Kemp may have closer ties in China than just asking for their business. According to recent reports, Kemp met with China's Consulate General from the Houston Consulate in Atlanta on July 12th. This is key date, July 12th, 2019. The Houston Consulate was shut down by the U.S. government for being used as a location for spies. Here's a quote from Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. We've terminated special treatment agreements with Hong Kong in response to CCP's actions to deny freedom of the people of Hong Kong. And we will close our consulate in Houston because it was a den of spies. Now, July 29th, wow, 10 days later, or probably roughly 15 days later of that same year, Kemp was handed Dominion Voting Systems a 10-year contract worth $100 million. Amazing. Amazing. And we can't investigate Georgia for this election, where there's been claims and sworn affidavits of these voting systems switching votes over from Trump to Biden. We can't even look into that. But we can look into a 4-year investigation with the Russian collusion, where there's no evidence, where there's a dossier that's fabricated, that's been bought and sold and purchased from the Hillary Clinton administration campaign. We can talk about that for 4 years, obstruct our administration, our leadership for 4 years over a frivolous $20 million investigation by the FBI. We can do that with hardly any evidence, no sworn testimonies, whistleblowers who aren't even whistleblowers, but deep state operatives. But yeah, we have 400 affidavits, and we have 1,200 incident reports the night of the election. All these claims under oath, all these testimonies we've done seen so far. Well, I don't know if you've seen them, because mainstream has been kind of suppressing a lot of this, haven't they? So much shit, America. This Emos to Witness show. What the fuck I look like? Episode 3, y'all. I'm trying to feel this. I'm feeling this shit. I'm feeling this, y'all. We're gonna get better. I can't wait till I get to the point where I'm often seeing out door prizes and shit. Caller 13, call in. I get you a ticket to Dave's Bodacious Barbecue. You know, some shit like that. You know, we're gonna have fun out here, y'all. I don't want to be all gloom and doom, because I think there's a golden age coming. I don't want nobody to be despaired this winter. We ain't gonna have no dark winter. You let Emos guide you. We all be witnesses. We'll stop this in its tracks, right? You ain't gotta be a Trump supporter. You just gotta be an American patriot. And like I stated before, I don't care who wins the election at this point in time. Doesn't bother me at all. Doesn't matter to me anymore. I don't have a dog in the fight no more. I think you kind of tell by my sympathies who I like, who I champion. But what I champion most is a free and fair country, a country full of freedom, a country full of entrepreneurialism, a country full of capitalism. And I'm going to get into my philosophies regarding the current leadership and where they stand today and where we are with these. Because like I said, you know, you have the left and the right, you have the Republican Democrats, you have your media. And like I said, you do have then it's not all bad on one side or good or bad on one side. There's good and evil between individuals in each subgroups. I don't try to go into a group. I don't try to fall into a group think or in a group thing. For me, it's more of a, independent rogue. I think for myself, you can't box me in. I have my own opinions. I read the information. I come to my own conclusions. And that's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to think for yourselves. I want you guys to think for yourselves. I just want to present the information, give it to you as it is, and you make your own decision. We witness this world together. Don't kill the messenger. Let's all be witnesses and tack the message. Make sure it's authentic. We don't want spending a see. I start rambling again, so let me continue. Let's go to the next article. This is a tie-in on yesterday's article regarding voting machines. July 19th, like I said, Governor Kemp went down to the consulate on the 12th. So a year later, this is July 20th of 2020. This is an article about the voting systems, about the contract that was awarded, and the fears and the concerns the people of Georgia had regarding these voting systems that were coming, 4 months before the election itself? Come on, man, what the hell? Fuck I look like? Episode 3, Must Have Witnessed. We down here, Way One Media. Making it happen, Captain. Episode 3. So like I said, here we go. Georgia buys new voting machines with paper trails. So this is Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger announced Monday that his office is awarding a $107 million contract to election technology vendor Dominion Voting Systems to replace the state's voting systems ahead of the 2020 presidential election with new equipment that produces paper records of ballots. Now, they've been using the previous touchscreen device for the past 17 years. Now, those direct holding recording electronic machines, also known as DREs, do not produce paper trails, raising concerns about the state's election security and the ability to audit vote totals. The new Dominion devices feature touchscreens on which voters make their selections and print out paper ballots to be tabulated. Now, I don't want to read this whole article, but there was a lot of concerns from this author regarding this decision, and it was so staunchly, was so telling rather, is that Governor Kemp was the former Secretary of State before Raffensperger. So these two are working in tandem. The Republicans in Georgia, and this is what Trump kind of alluded to regarding the deep state. You don't know who it's like some Keith Sutherland 24 shit, y'all. You don't know who the enemy is. The dude could be right next to you, okay? And this is the point they were trying to make. All this time. And Republican leaders on policy, you're gonna defer sometimes, but you see the true colors when it's time, when the shit hits the fan. So we hit the election coming up today. Election coming up on November 4th. You see the true colors. So obviously, Governor Kemp and Secretary of State Raffensperger put these plans into motion and get these systems in here. And after the election, look what they're doing. They're stopping the will of the people to protest these claims. Even if they're a Democrat, it's still like, what the hell are you doing? You should let the people speak. You got rogue judges dismissing cases based on semantics. Didn't file on time. What kind of shit is that? And like I said, I really don't worry too much because I always said at the very beginning. I said on the morning of the 5th that at the end of the day, this is going to the Supreme Court. This isn't going to be ruled in the states or even the state Supreme Court. This is going to the Supreme Court. So we're waiting on that answer. And today is a big day because they're going to make an announcement on if they're going to take the case or not. So we're looking forward to that news. I'm not sure I'm going to be on the air when that happens, but I'm looking forward to hearing about it and talking to you about it. Emos the Witness, y'all. The F.I.L.L. Show, episode 3. It's crazy to be here, man, but it's crazy to see what's going on. I'm looking forward to clearing up these election results. But let's move on, though. That's just a little bit of some of the election craziness going on right now. So let's just pray that we can all come together when it's all said and done, and we can make sure we have a leader that's gonna do the will of the people, not the will of China, right? So, but you won't know about it if you don't hear about it because we also got to attack big tech, right? Let's look at this article. You got the European Union. I like that this article right here is going to be telling you what the hell's going on regarding the big tech and what the governments are doing to kind of combat their censorship. So, let's check this article out here. This is per OAN. The new European Union rules to define gatekeepers by users, areas of business per sources. So basically, let me read this to you. Tech companies with millions of European users are active in or at least 2 sectors will be classified as online gatekeepers subject to tough new European Union rules aimed at curbing their power. 3 people familiar with the matter said on Thursday. The criteria defining online gatekeepers, which control access to people, services and information are expected to hit Alphabet, Google, Facebook, Apple, and Amazon. The yardsticks will be set out by Digital Markets Act, DMA, which European Competition Commissioner Margaret Vestager will present on December 15th. The draft rule lays out a list of do's and don'ts for digital gatekeepers. Now, there could still be changes due to ongoing discussion with the European Commission, people said. The proposed DMA has seen multiple modifications in recent months in response to legal concerns and conflicting demands within the European executive. Now, this is a forerunner to what's going to come to America. We got to find a way to stop these big companies, these big tech companies from censoring our freedom of speech. And one way to do that is to classify them as gatekeepers, which limits their ability to shut down the public discourse. So I want y'all to look out for that. We're going to have a similar law just like that coming soon to America. And I think that's very good news for those who appreciate the ability to speak their mind without being shut down. And that, we experienced a lot of that during the 2020 season. We're still experiencing that now. But it's very important that we don't let power corrupt us. All right, let's move on, you guys. In addition to that gatekeeper article, I want to kind of tack onto that the U.S. government's latest news regarding big tech censorship. Let's check out this U.S. government article that says 48 states. Let's see here. Check this out. Make sure I type this in right. So I got this face mask on my face, and I really can't see. Actually, my man Malik got the article up, so let me see if I can try this again. Oh, here it is. All right, there we go. I got it now. There we go. Got the black lady in the front. Okay, yeah. See. I had to classify myself. So the U.S. government and 48 states and districts sued Facebook on Wednesday, accusing it of abusing its market power in social networking to crush smaller competitors and seeking remedies that could include or force spin-off of the social networks, Instagram and WhatsApp messaging services. So we gotta break up these conglomerates, you guys. This is how that censorship happens because they got so much power. So what's been happening, I'm gonna summarize this article, is that Facebook was buying up smaller companies that could compete with them in the future. And one was Instagram. We know Instagram is very popular, and the WhatsApp. Government's not having that. So you're gonna see a breakup of these two services with Facebook pretty soon. It's gonna go to it's a landmark case. We're going to read the second paragraph because, like I said, it's a pretty landmark thing. So we got the landmark antitrust lawsuits announced by the Federal Trade Commission and the New York Attorney General Letitia James marks the second major government offensive this year against seemingly untouchable tech behemoths. The Justice Department sued Google in October for abusing its dominance in online search and advertising, the government's most significant attempts to buttress competition since its historic case against Microsoft 2 decades ago. Amazon and Apple also have been under investigation in Congress and by federal authorities for alleged anti-competitive conduct. We come in Facebook, we come in Twitter, we come in Insta, we come in WhatsApp, and we come in Google. You can't have it like that. This is America, Jack. See, this beat got me flowing. Beat got me wanting to rap. But it's time to rap, America. Silent majority, stand up. You gonna take this? It doesn't appear so. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm happy to see some of the protests, the fighting back from these lawyers. And we're gonna get into that. We're gonna show you the cast and characters and crews, the good and the bad, the goons, the ghouls, the goblins. But there's so much news out there, it's hard to keep track, it's hard to catch up, it's hard to stay on track. And that's why I'm here for y'all. Emos to Witness, episode 3. My third episode, y'all. I'm feeling good. The F.I.L.L. show. F.I.L.L. The fuck I look like. Wave 1 Media, come down and get you a show. Let's move on. So like I said, it's a multifaceted situation going on. So let's get into China, right? Because China has a role to play this election, right? And what they've done is so much information to go into. So this next article I want to bring up is Eric Swalwell. You remember Eric Swalwell? He's a presidential candidate. He's running on a Democratic ticket. I knew he had no chance of getting nominated. The dude was an idiot. But I mean, I'm talking about a dumbass. But let me go ahead and go to this article from Axios about Eric Swalwell and how he got tripped up like Feinstein with a Chinese spy about 5 years ago. So let's see, exclusive from Axios. Suspected Chinese spy targeted California politicians. Shout out to Nancy Pelosi. You're doing a hell of a job, old lady. Old lady. Fuck like a motherfucking flying ostrich. Ugly ass. A suspected Chinese intelligence operative developed extensive ties with local and national politicians, including a U.S. congressman, in what the U.S. officials believe was a political intelligence operation run by Chinese main civilian spy agency between 2011 and 2015. I wonder who was president during that time. Was it the Obama administration? Nah, this couldn't happen during the Obama administration because it's the most non-corrupt administration in U.S. history. Flawless, right? We gonna get into the ass really. I'm gonna get into the ass really good. You go pay what you did. You owe what you did to Libya. You gotta account for that. Libya, Ukraine, FISA warrants, spying on campaigns. You gotta answer for that. We ain't forgot. That's why this election's so important. They want that power back. Because if y'all lose, we gonna put them draws down and expose y'all asses, right? Yeah. We got. Let me not get into that right now. Let me keep focus on today, on the present, not the past. The past will come to the future. Look at this lady's picture. Can we scroll up a little bit? Can we scroll up and see this Chinese spy? Her name was I think. Let me find out. Fang. Biting politicians in the ass. Let me read a little bit. Let's read a bit about Fang and why it matters. The alleged operation offers a rare window into how Beijing has tried to gain access to and influence U.S. political circles. While this suspected operatives' activities appear to have ended during the Obama administration, concerns about Beijing's influence operations have spanned President Trump's time in office and will continue to be the core focus of U.S. counterintelligence during the Biden administration. You see how they try to gloss that over? That's that media trickery, y'all. Peep that out. I'm going to read that one more time. While the suspected operatives' activities appear to have ended during the Obama administration, concerns about Beijing's influence operations have spanned President Trump's time in office and will continue to be a core focus of U.S. counterintelligence during the Biden administration. That's the media's way of saying, hey, don't worry, we gonna take care of it. Don't have nothing big here. You know, it happened during the Obama administration, but Trump saw it too. But don't worry, during the Biden administration, we're gonna handle this shit. All right, well. Shout out to Axios and Fang. But yeah, let's move on, you guys. Let's move on. You know, I want to get into these Democrats, man, and I kind of want to get into the what's the word? I guess I want to get into the cast and characters briefly, and we'll dig into it deeply as we go through the shows. But I'm gonna take a little quick break, y'all. I'm gonna leave you with one of these little so-called leaders or Democratic leaders that we've seen this 2020 season. We don't know where he went, but I'm sure he'll pop back up. Shout out to Andrew Gilliam. Check out this interlude. I'll be right back. Emos with this F.I.L.L. show.
Yo, what up? How y'all doing out there? Y'all know what time it is. Emos the Witness coming through. Let you know what I see, what I witness on a day-to-day basis. How y'all doing out there? You know, Andrew Gilliam. Wow. Andrew, hey, if y'all don't know who Andrew Gilliam is, he is the runner-up for the Florida gubernatorial race against Ron DeSantis. Probably about, I don't know, was that 2016 election down in Florida? My man lost by 34,000 votes. Came short of having a wonderful buddy showed up, another friend of his, and witnessed Mr. Gilliam throwing up in the bathroom, and his gay escort passed out, overdosed on the bed, apparently of crystal meth. Wow. Woo, that's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. I don't know how Black America's going to take that. You know, how America's going to take that. How Democrats are going to take that. This guy is a shining star in the Democratic Party. And here he is. Just blew it all up. I mean, this guy, he was ready. I mean, he wasn't ready. He was being groomed. I mean, this dude was on CNN just the other day. I mean, like, front and center with Wolf Blitzer and them. You know, just talking about everything. Just projecting all the stuff. And my man, I mean, I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Like, I mean, because now he's at home with his family chilling. He had made a little statement saying, I guess, I went to a wedding and things got a little inebriated, out of control, and my friend got sick, or whatever, went up the woo. So you mean to tell me you ain't had none of that meth? You mean to tell me what you throwing up for? The liquor? Okay, fine, the liquor. Let's say it was alcohol. So let me get this straight. The gay escort comes to the hotel. He's like, hey, how you doing, Mr. Gilliam? You know, I'm about to rub your body down. You know how I get down. You know, I do a little bit of porn. And I'm professional. So, go ahead and lay on your back. Go ahead and lay on your stomach. I mean, how you want me to do? What you want? You know what I'm saying? You want me to lick your ass first? Or you want me to cap you off? What you want? Now, Mr. Gilliam, I want you to know that, even though I do this for a living and I'm a professional at what I do, I'm a little stressed and it kind of messes with my mental capabilities. So, hope you don't mind. I'm going to take a little bit of meth. You don't mind if I got 3 bags of meth here. I need to take this before I rub your black body down because, I don't love myself enough to do this sober. So I know we're both taking risk, but if any of us pass out, we can blame it on me. Okay, Mr. Gilliam? Because you running for governor, potentially president of the United States one day. And we don't want to mess that up. I mean, I know it's your choice to get rubbed down by a gay escort, during a wedding celebration in Miami. That's your choice. But you should be obscured and prevented from being accused of doing meth and getting rubbed down by a gay. You're stressed. You want to get rubbed down. It's late. You can't find anybody to rub you down. Sometimes you got to call the exotic. I'm the exotic. Check out my page on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram. Check me out. The sexy porn masseuse. You know me, Mr. Gilliam. I just hope we don't get in no trouble, Mr. Gilliam. Because I know you got to be on CNN on Monday, and you trying to laugh a little bit of street, trying to relax. Okay? So I'm going to rub your body down. I'm going to put my chest up against your buttocks, and I'm going to slide up and down. Okay? Slide up and down. And then I'm going to take another second packet of meth, because I really should be doing this shit. It really fucks my mental up to see this black oily body in this hotel, but you paying me so much money. Okay? So I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna flip you over, and I'm also gonna oil my body down again, and I'm gonna slide up and down your body, and I'm gonna put my nose up against your nose, and then I'm gonna take that third packet, and I hope I pass out fast.
Yeah. Is that how you want your future leadership to look like? Huh? Andrew Gilliam, y'all. He'll pop back up. He was on CNN, spewing political jargon on his high horse. And then moments later, we find down with a gay escort down in Florida. That's what you wanted your future leadership. That's what the Democratic Party is bringing to you guys in essence. Corruption, freakiness, freaktoids, Freaky Joe. So let's check out this article real quick. I don't have much time left, but let me get into this article with Joe Biden tells civil rights leaders to pipe down on police reform. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. You guys want a government that, is going to try to censor you, shut you down, even their own leaders within their own party, even already, look. I mean, he hasn't even, started his administration yet, and he's already telling people to shut the hell up. Don't say this, don't say that. And this right here comes with some audio. I'm not gonna play the audio because I actually want to get more extensive with this one, because I want you to see what the Democrats have in the play. But what I wanted to do before after that interlude was to show you, some of the young leadership that's going on right now in the Democratic Party and where the framework is at, right? Because what you got Joe Biden, who represents the old guard, the old status quo. The man's been in office for 40 years, 70 years, incumbent, And what he's going to bring to the table, more corruption, more of the same old policy. This is another example of the same old policies. Shut the hell up. We're gonna take care of some stuff. I promise you, once I get in office, we're gonna do some reform, this and that reform. But right now, in order for me to win, I need y'all to shut the fuck up. You see what I'm saying? Like, who wants a leadership like that? And then you got the young progressives slash, if you want to call them socialists, the Ocasio-Cortezes and the Omars. They have progressive leanings. They want to push the country forward on a different scale. But you know that's dangerous, right? Because some of these people feel that some of these people are ran by puppets. They're puppets, right? Somebody has a hand on them, telling them what to say, what to do. You know, you just feel that it's authentic. You feel the way they talk. They're spinning things. It's politics, y'all. Politics is a dirty game. You guys, you gotta take the gloves off, man. This world is not, dancing monkeys with toothbrushes. It's not. It's more. It's deeper than that. People get killed over this shit. I'm serious. So you gotta know who the cast and characters are. Who's good? Who's in your corner? Republicans got it too. You got Trump, who represents capitalism, but capitalism with change. Capitalism with the cleanup. Capitalism with clean out the corruption on all sides, not just in the political realm. You guys got to understand what's been going on the last 4 years in the business sectors, in Hollywood, and all these big industries all across the globe. This is a global operation of cleanup. Local, state governments. You guys, I'm going to bring some heat to y'all. Long list of resignations and firings and people getting locked up. Long list of articles of child pedophilia ring roundups and cleanup. This game goes deep. We'll get into Epstein at some point. But you know what? All that shit goes away if the Democrats get in power, y'all. They're trying to keep this shit under wraps for a while. And it just keeps slipping through the cracks. There's a war game going on. There's a strategy going on. Trade war game going on with China. Gotta jump into that, y'all. Shout out to China. Like I said, they trying to be the 2016 trade war champs. Man, we just been beating our asses, right? We got this COVID. But we know, hey, shout out. We fighting back. We need a fight. We got a fighter, y'all. Got a vaccine on the way. From what I heard, is coming out next week, dropping. Supposed to drop the fall of 2021, but it seems like it's dropping the winter of 2020. Early release date. You gonna buy that soundtrack? Y'all gonna get that shot? What's gonna happen? We gotta talk about that too. So much to talk about. But I don't want to make light of a vaccine of a virus because it's a very serious issue. It's a very serious concern. We have a lot of deaths. But like I said, there's a lot of gloom and doom out there. But there's a lot of positive information out there that's not being sent out, y'all. And I want to make sure you guys are ready for it. I'm Emos, the Witness, the F.I.L.L. Show, episode 3. I'm glad to be here, y'all. Wave One Media, come down and get you a show. Yeah. We're gonna talk about China. We're gonna get into that. We got a lot of episodes to get into, but like I said, I want to make sure you guys are prepared for a potential rude awakening, like some of y'all in 2016. Trump will remain your president for a second term. That's very likely. So I don't want nobody shocked. And today's a very big day. Supreme Court is going to make a ruling on whether or not to hear these cases coming out of Texas and Louisiana. 18 states, that's half the country. 18 states have joined this cause. 109 Republicans. To hell with Ben Sass. To hell with Mitt Romney, aka the dog strapper. Dude put a dog on a roof and went cross country with it. Shout out to Mitt Romney. So yeah, you got a lot of battles, man. You got a lot of battles out there, and I'm just happy for some of those lawyers putting that maximum pressure out there, making these cases not going away. They can keep fighting American people the same way. We need it though. Like I said, we just need voter integrity, y'all. We got to end the corruption, no matter who the leadership is. Okay. So let's do our part. Let's get out here and speak truth to power, y'all. All right. Let's get this in, y'all. Like I said, every episode, I want to kind of end on a lighter note, a little bit higher, so to make you smile, so to make your day go a little bit better. So, every day I want to bring up, something different besides politics. So this is the Washed Up Athlete of the Week. Last Wednesday I gave you guys Mr. Donovan Lewis. I want to play that back because that was prolific. This is Donovan Lewis, you guys. This is a former basketball player out of Kalamazoo, Michigan. Very athletic gentleman, man. I saw his performance, and I think that he definitely is a prime candidate for Washed Up Athlete of the Week. Y'all check this out. Donovan, Federal Attraction.
girlfriend, Anaya Mack. Donovan Lewis is in jail awaiting trial on first-degree murder charges.
It was very likely that he'd end up sentenced to life in prison.
But will he make it to trial? It's the afternoon of September 19th, just days before his court date, and Donovan is outside in the jail's recreation yard.
Okay.
They get 30 minutes a day, and the guards are watching.
Despite that, the former basketball
go on,
star
look at him.
makes a
Get it.
sudden run for the fence.
There they can go.
He scales the fence,
Athletic.
jumps the barbed wire,
See him?
and gets out of the yard.
Look at that fence.
Without a
Damn, you see that
scratch.
fence?
I'm not aware of anybody going
It's a
over
big-ass
that
fence.
fence in the 30 years that I've practiced criminal law here
30
in
years.
Kalamazoo until Donovan Lewis
That's
did
gotta
it.
be that's
It
gotta
was pretty mind-blowing what he did.
Yeah, look, prison
It
shoes.
was a spur
Got our
of the
prison shoes
moment
out. Look.
display of
Get him,
athleticism
get him.
that nobody saw coming.
Law enforcement
Damn, it's
converge on
impressive.
the area around the jail.
Amazing. Donovan Lewis, y'all. Can you believe that shit? 30 years, I gotta say. Never, ever, no one's ever scaled a fence like that. Hooper. Baller. I think he killed his girlfriend or some shit. That's irrelevant, though. It's about the athleticism, y'all. Time to get off your asses. Shout out to Donovan, y'all. Athlete. Washed up athlete of the week. But if that's for Wednesday, for Friday, though, I got another one for you guys. This guy, I guess this is Daryl Jenks out of Queens, New York, former wide receiver. Quick Feet Jenks is what they used to call him. Apparently, check this out. This guy's washed up athlete of the week number 2 for Friday. Check these moves, y'all. Spin it. Goddamn, look at that. Look at that. Like this damn near river dancing, huh? Get it. That's just amazing. I could never do that fast. Apparently, he was the heir of Soul Glow. And he's so selfish.
Right in front of somebody.
Look at that. Look at that feet, man. He's like Michael Jackson. He's getting it. I'm impressed. But the thing is, he's not sharing. And they said that's what his downfall was in high school. But you know, he still has it, y'all. Give it to Daryl Jenks, y'all, Queens, New York. I don't think he has the same hair anymore, but at the same time, he definitely still has the moves. But hey, shout out to Daryl Jenks, y'all, Queens, New York, out of Queens. I don't know what happened to his girl, but I heard that he took a hard fall. Now he's back trying to get his moves back, and he's back on the football field. I think he's trying to go out for the CFL or some shit. But yeah, shout out y'all. Emos Witness, y'all. I want you to have a great weekend. I'm out of here. Got to do F.I.L.L Show episode 3. Feeling good. I'll see y'all on Monday. Oh, by the way, like my page. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Peep me out on YouTube. Website coming soon, y'all. Emos Witness episode 3, Way 1 Media, downtown East Market Street.